Salutations, everybody. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing well on this nice warm day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Yes, so I just thought I'd just come before you just for a little while, not too long, because I'm just, taking a little walk outside, enjoying this warm weather, and just running a couple of errands, and just looking forward to seeing you guys later on tonight, 7 p.m. I'm going to be on live to celebrate my 1 year YouTube versary, and I really appreciate all the responses I've gotten so far. So I said, well, as many responses that I've been getting, I hope to get even more of an abundance of people join me on my live today. That would be wonderful. I mean, because I know there's a lot of you, mostly, and I'm going to call you out, mostly family and friends that have not really shown up for me throughout the time that I've been on as a content creator. So hopefully just this once y'all could show up for me. Give me a thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. And I want to get my subscriber count up as well, because I'm not monetized yet. So I'm still working towards that whenever that time comes. But I'm trying to get to my foul. At least as soon as possible. Hopefully within the next couple of months I will get to my foul. So yeah, just come through. Even if you don't have to stay the whole time, you guys. I mean, maybe people have a misconception. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me one second. Oh, there it is. I was throwing out the garbage. Now I gotta sanitize my hands real quick while I'm holding this phone up. But just bear with me, you guys. All right. So yeah. So I mean, because I know some people be like, oh, I can't make it. I gotta work, or I gotta do this, and I get it. I'm not trying to take you away from whatever it is you gotta do, but just pop in and pop out. That's all. It's a virtual celebration. It's not like you have to. You don't gotta get in. Go anywhere. No. Nobody's, it's not any place you have to be in person. It's all virtual. All you got to do is come on my channel. Y'all know where my channel is. Y'all should know by now. Because, I promoted this live on my socials. I've texted people directly. Give me 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Like I said before, I have to sanitize my hands. 1 second. But I hope you can still hear me. All right. I'm still here. All right. Okay, here I am. I'm back. I don't know if you're still able to hear me or not, but all right. Alrighty. So yeah, I don't want to hear any excuses like, oh, I didn't know how to find you. I don't know where your channel is. Don't cut the bull, because the whole time I've been on, I've posted videos on all my platforms, and those same videos leads up to my channel. So there's no way that you could have not known, where I am by now. That's crazy talk. That's poppycock. Okay. Okay. And also, because I know there's a lot of people with, that may not be on social media that often. So I get that. So I have, taken the time to make sure that I've extended my invite, as well as my link to my channel and my flyer to the live tonight. I texted each person individually. So I did make that effort. So I just really like for you to make, as much effort to just click on your buttons and, and come up and, come and join me. Come and join me in my celebration. It's going to be fun. I'm going to be highlighting a lot of the content that I've done. I'm going to be highlighting I mean, I can't, I mean, I doubt if I could play all the content that I've done because I've done a lot of videos, but I'm going to be highlighting, I have, you know, a compilation that was put together by my dear friend Guy. So shout out to him. You know, I asked him to, you know, just kind of highlight some of the, you know, the content, you know, so I look forward to, you know, you watching and reminiscing, you know, so I can share those with you. And I'm going to be playing certain clips of videos throughout the live as well, you know. So just come and join me, y'all. Come and join me, y'all. Come to see me, Ike. You know, I just want to just, you know, but I also want to just give honor to God, you know, who's ahead of my life, you know, has been like just steering this thing, you know, kind of order my steps in this whole thing, you know, not just in life itself, but just this YouTube journey, because I did not think that it would even get to this point, honestly, you know. I just want to give honor to him. And I know that I'm so undeserving, you guys. I'm so undeserving of the grace and the mercy and everything that he's been given to me, you know. And I know that, and I need to do better. But I do want to give honor where it's due, and that's the Lord up above, you know. And also my mom, you know, my queen, you know, she has been encouraging me for the longest. I can hear her now. You need to do that. I don't know why you don't want to get on there, because you're so articulate, you're so intelligent, and you do so well. Nicole, because, you know, she called me by my middle name, you know. Nicole, you could do so well. And I mean, she was, I mean, just pouring it to me in her own way, her own passionate way, pouring it to me. And so I know a lot of times, you know, it may appear that I tune out my mother at times, you know, but there are, you know, but she may not think that I am privy to what she's saying. Like, I really like understand everything that she's coming from, even though it may appear that I'm tuning her out, or it may seem like I'm not listening, but I'm listening thoroughly, believe me, you know. And I think she knows that. She knows that I'm, you know, one thing she says about me is that even if there are certain times where she may give me some sound advice and I may not agree wholeheartedly with it, it may take me some time to process, but once I'm on board, it happens to be the advice that I needed, you know, because it works out in my favor every time she gives me advice on certain things. And so I just want to let her know that I do take heed, you know. I receive her heartily. I love her dearly. Hi.
Going that way?
No, I'll wait. Okay, well, all right, so I'll walk across then. Okay, no problem. Yeah, I'm walking out my complex, so I don't, you know, trying to get out the way of the vehicle, you know. So anyway, yeah, so I just want to shout out to her. And I know sometimes when I confide in her and I'm like, you know, I tell her that I'm so pleasantly surprised by the outcome and the people that have been willing to take the time to come on my platform, and those who receive my content well. And so she always be like, why are you surprised? I don't understand why you're so surprised. You know, I mean, this is, you know, I knew this was going to happen. Oh, 1 second, you guys. 1 second. Give me 1 second. 1 second. I mean, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been? Oh, yeah, so I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah. And I'm just doing a little video right now. Give me 1 second. 1 second, you guys. I'm right here. You know, just got to handle some BI to business. So, all right, here you go. All right, you're welcome. All righty. All right. Yeah, that was someone that, you know, sometimes like I like to have this one of the reasons why I like to have cash on hand, you know, because there's some people like in my neighborhood that count on me to, you know, give them a little something, you know. whatever I can, I like whatever blessing I could share, I share to the, to the best of my ability, So that's what that was going on there. So, that's all you need to know. I just like to share my blessing. That's all. All right. So where was I? Oh, yeah. So she always tells me like I shouldn't be surprised by how things has been going, and the people that come on my little piece of platform, you should not be surprised. So I said, you know what? You're right. I gotta stop. I'm always so modest. I try to be as humble as I can. As humble as I can. My God. Shout out to Ty Couture. May he rest in peace. He always used to say that. Gotta be humble, my God. Yeah. So and so I also wanted to just shout out everyone that's supportive of me, those that have inspired me in this journey, like Miss Stevie and Storm and Rose, and all the other content creators that I had on my platform so far, the AT2s and the King Jives and Scotty by Nature, Erica De Niro, like those who I've been following on this journey, shout out to them, and I'm looking forward to highlighting them on my and I hope to see them there, if they're able to take the time. I hope to see some of them come up, whether it's in the chat or in the bushes, or to come up on the panel, and celebrate with me. I would love to have them there to join me as well. But I just want to shout out all the individuals that came on, and so it's like I can't name everyone, I can't name drop everyone, but you know where my heart is, right? You know where I'm coming from with this. Shout out to my church family at Christian Church at East Point. Pastor Ram Burden Jr., the pastor who I had the pleasure of interviewing with, as well as my former assistant pastor, who may become our assistant pastor again, Christopher Hosey. So shout out to them, and shout out to my church family in New York as well. Can't forget about them. Shout out to Whosoever Will Ministries, Pastor Kevin Qualls, Pastor First Lady Q. Shout out to them. Victory Tabernacle, Seventh Day Christian Church, Garden of Prayer Cathedral. Like I've grew up in different denominations, you guys. I've grown up, but a group of many churches, many different religions, but I always worship one God. So, but a shout out to all of them, the spiritual leaders that I have in my life, and guide me, who continue to guide me through this journey. So, yes. So I just wanted to just come on, and spread a little love to you before I come on. So please make sure you join me. It's going to be nice. I'm still trying to find a way to play some music without YouTube pissing me off, because, I want to make sure that I'm able to keep this video up, without them threatening to take it down, or I have to, because I'm not monetized yet. So I know that, when you are monetized, there are certain restrictions, more restrictions, that you have to deal with. But in this case, I'm like, well, I'm not monetized yet, and I don't want this live to go away, because I don't want there to be an issue with me playing music. So I'm hoping that some of the OG content creators kind of help me in that sense, to try to see if there's a workaround when it comes to playing some music that we can dance to and just, celebrate a little, So just let me know in the comments, for real. Let me know in the comments before this occurs, like see if, there's a workaround as far as playing the music, whether I have to play each song, like maybe I don't have to play the whole song, but just maybe a certain amount of time. I don't know, but I really want to try to play a little bit of music. But if not, I'm still going to, have a good live, because that's why I need your presence. All right, I need your presence there. So, alrighty, so I'm about to go into this nail place. I'm gonna bid you adieu for now. Like I said, God bless each and every one of you. Thank you for tuning in, those who are able to tune in. And until tonight,